Okay, hello. Welcome to the 6th grade portion of the Summer Youth Band concert. We are so excited to share all that we have learned with you over these past 3 weeks. For those of you that don't know, these students meet for an hour, 3 days a week over the past 3 weeks. So we have had essentially, is that 9 hours together? 3 times 3 weeks, 9 hours together to learn 5 songs for you. One of them being especially challenging. The last song you're going to hear tonight is our big combined song with every single student in Summer Youth Band. And that song is really meant for more 8th, 9th grade students. And these kids tackled it, and they're doing it tonight. So I'm really excited to share that with you at the end. We are going to start off our program tonight with a couple of fun favorites. Our first is Carnival, and our next one is Super Mom Symphony. Here is Carnival. you to know in advance. This song is called Supermom Symphony, and it hopefully highlights all of the awesome things that supermoms and super dads do every day for us at home. You'll see some very fun instruments or things in the back of the percussion section, all things that you'll see at home in a busy house, but also that make this song super duper fun. You'll see 3 students plus Mr. Ellis being featured on some really funky instruments. So we hope you enjoy Supermom Symphony. Because in school we've got to always think about the curriculum and how is that music going to enhance what we're doing in our classroom. And I love that piece of school, but it's sometimes just fun to play something fun. So you'll hear throughout the concert, you'll hear a lot of fun things, a lot of pop tunes. And this next one, not a pop tune, but it's a fun one. It's called Spooky Mansion, and it's meant to be programmed like around Halloween time. But I just thought it was fun and a great song for a summer youth band 6th grade. This one will also feature the wonderful Mr. Ellis. Mr. Ellis is a band director at Memorial Middle School, and he is helping out this year's summer youth band. So here comes Mr. Ellis and Spooky Mansion. song to share with you tonight. Well, the sixth graders getting finalized with that piece. Reminder, they'll finish their concert. Seventh grade, be ready to go. You've got 60 seconds to get to your chair, and you're going to go, 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 okay? So seventh graders, be ready with band basics right after sixth graders down here. Okay, here is our sixth grade band featuring Mr. Ellis with African Folk Trilogy. Okie doke. Fastest transition in the history of transitions, I think. That was awesome. This is our 7th grade summer youth band. I forgot to mention, my name is Allie Dunbar. I have been leading summer youth band since 2008. It is actually, no, I've been helping out with summer youth band since 2008. Mr. Carlson is doing it, and I took over a long time ago now. I'm not even sure when, honestly. But I absolutely love doing this program because all these kids just love being here. It's a fun time, and I get to meet a lot of kids from a lot of different schools, and it's just so fun to see all the great things happening in music across the city. Okay, our first song for 7th grade features Mr. Ellis, and it is Critical Call. We hope you enjoy it. Okay, our next piece to share with you was definitely our most challenging. In band music, things are graded between like a half and all the way up to a 6. And for a 7th grade band to play a grade 2 piece of music is very challenging. I typically reserve grade 2 pieces of music in my middle school band for my upper level band or like the end of the year with my 7th grade band. So it's fun to be able to perform something like this as young 7th graders with these kids. So it's a lot of fun. Here is Shackelford Bass. This next one is another favorite of mine. I program this every couple of years because I just love slow, pretty songs. And this may not be their favorites, but I'm hoping that through this song, they have developed some sense of musicality, that they are starting to work more on dynamics, and they at least notice them more in their music. And then also, they start to realize that they can listen to themselves while they play, but they can also listen to those around them and blend with those students. So through this song, I just love it because it teaches so many wonderful skills in music. Here is Be Still My Soul.
I'll be there in a sec, Brittany.
Okie doke. Our number one is a class favorite, and I forgot that some of these kids would help out with my 7th grade group. Some of they're about to be 8th or 9th graders, would have already played this song, but I just love it. I program like every other year, so I just love this song. So some of them are sick of it, but the kids that have not played it before, I would guess that this is their favorite. I just absolutely love this song. It's got really fun driving rhythms and fun little things to focus on, and weird accidentals and notes that they've never played before that's fun to teach those in this song. Okay, this is the final 7th grade song, so after this, 8th through 12th grade band, you can come down. You can stay in your spots right now. You don't have to move down or anything during this song. Just stay, enjoy Bazaar, our last piece, and then come down because that'll give 7th grade a chance to get out of their chairs. So here is Mr. Ellis with the 7th grade's last piece, Bazaar.
It's not Jasmine, you're right, but it could be. Maybe next time.
always do crazy things to instruments, so thank you for letting us take a moment to do that. This is our 8th through 12th grade group. It is so fun to program music for this group because we've got lots of kids that are eager to learn. So I gave them some crazy hard music this time, and it's been a lot of fun to put together. Here is our first song, again featuring the wonderful Mr. Ellis, and here is Los Toreros. Okay, our next one is another top 10 fave for me. I've been programming a lot of top 10 favorites tonight because I won't be teaching next fall, and so I decided to program a couple of fun ones that I've loved over my years of teaching. There's going to be a lot of features in this one, so many I can't even name them all, but there's a lot of features. You'll see pretty much every section get a little moment. Flutes do get a lot of them, so flutes do get a lot, but there's a lot of fun moments throughout this piece. Here is Red Covered Bridge. We hope you enjoy. chills every time we play. I just absolutely love it. I forgot to mention those awesome horn parts. The range that those kids are playing is crazy. So if you have a horn kid back there, give them major props. They deserve like an extra scoop on top of their ice cream tonight. Extra scoop. Good job, horns. Okay. Couple housekeeping things. Our next concert is Thursday, July 10th. That is our last concert. That concert's also at 6:30 here in this wonderfully air-conditioned gym. But at least we're not outside. Every year in the past we have been outside, and I decided this year I'd rather be in a sticky, air-conditioned gym than in the outside 95-degree weather right now. So here we are, doing it, rocking it. Okay, we have another song for you. That is, another fun one. A new one for us. This is a fun one that again you'll hear lots of featured sections, lots of musicality. I hope that you'll hear throughout. Here is Under an Irish Sky. share with you one more high school piece, and then we've got our final combined number. I want to share a few wonderful students who have helped us out tonight at the concert, and many of them have also been sitting in every rehearsal with our 6th and 7th graders. I could not do this concert tonight without the kids that are about to stand up. I truly could not. So if I say your name, please, please, please stand. Percussion, Brittany, Bryn. What is that? It's a B. No, maybe it's an R. Rachel. Brittany, Bryn. Who else am I forgetting in the percussion section that starts maybe with Ben? That's a B. Okay, I will show you this after and I'll prove to you that I have work plan ready. So Brittany, Bryn, Ben, and Rachel. In our tuba section, we've got Kai, trombones. Stand up, guys. Stay standing, Rachel. Trombones, we've got Drew and Ian. Baritones, we've got Henry. Horns, Ian and Layton. Trumpets, Finn and Milo. Tenors, Eli. Altos, Evelyn, Olivia. Clarinet, Reese, Esme, Ella. Bass clarinet, Bailey. Flute, Lene, and Piper. And who am I forgetting? Please tell me who I forgot. Nobody? That is the first time ever. Wow. Okay, round of applause to these guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Awesome. Okay, here is our final piece with the high school group. And then all of our students will come up and join us for our final number. So here's Critical Impact with Mr. Ellis.
Cobra Tango. Oh, Cobra Tango. They'll figure it out. It's a tango.
National Make Music Day. And as a part of National Make Music Day, a very, very famous band composer, Brian Mulliges, wrote this piece of music as a part of Make Music Day and offered it for free. He could have easily charged at least $100 for this piece and offered it for free to every band teacher across the U.S. And all we have to do is send him a picture of our students making wonderful music. So if anyone wouldn't mind after this sending me a photo or even a video of us performing this, that is all I have to do to be able to perform this piece. So that would really help me out a lot. Housekeeping, little tiny thing. If you know how to put a music stand on a stand rack, we would love your help with that after. If you have no idea, then don't worry about it. If you know how to put a chair on a chair rack, we also love some help with that. And then percussionists, they know how to move all the percussion equipment back. So if you have a percussion student, we're just asking that they stay back for a couple minutes and just take at least 1 or 2 items back to the band room so that Mr. Ellis and I aren't here until like 10 o'clock. Okay, awesome. Here is Critical Impact featuring the 6 through 12 Summer Youth Band. We will see you again